Hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Nikki. Today I have something quite special. I'm going to be unboxing my new Kindle Paperwhite signature. I actually filmed this video a week ago and I've already read an entire book on my Kindle during the day, at night, at the beach, in the shower. And if you clicked on this video just to find out whether or not you should buy a Kindle, I personally really like the device and I would recommend it. If you want to stick around to find out why I think that, keep watching. As you can see, I've already ripped into the box, and what you're gonna get is the Kindle Paperwhite signature, a USB-C charger cable, and a quick start guide. It's a really small box and really slim, and it just has the essentials. The Kindle itself is super light and it weighs around 7 ounces, which is around 7 slices of bread, or the size of an adult hamster. The size of the device is around 7 inches tall and 5 inches wide. I don't know what that is in centimeters, sorry. I live in a place that doesn't use centimeters. I know that's my bad, not yours. I bought 2 accessories for my Kindle. The first one that I'm unboxing right now is the cloth case in black. I wasn't about to be walking around with my Kindle naked, ready for it to break. I have had a Kindle before and I really liked the Amazon made case. It lasted literally until the Kindle broke. That's a long time because the Kindle was around 7 years old. So when the Kindle starts up, it makes you pick the language and then it restarts to install an update, which really didn't take that long. Honestly, it took more time to open the boxes than it did to actually set up the Kindle with my Amazon account and everything. The second accessory that I bought was the wireless charging station by Anchor, and I bought it because wireless charging is just so convenient. I really like it. I think it is as good as time as any to mention why in the world did I buy a Kindle when I already own 2 iPads. One is an iPad Pro that's around 12 inch, I believe, and the other one is a iPad mini, which is around the same size as the Kindle. I've had a Kindle since I think the first generation, and since then I've had only 2, and the second one was one that I inherited from my mother when she updated to the Kindle Oasis. The Kindle is so much easier on your eyes and an overall more pleasing experience. It's much better for my eye health as I'm someone with really bad astigmatism and eyesight, as well as someone that suffers from migraines, if I'm getting too personal here. I live in a place where there's very few bookstores, so reading on a Kindle and owning a Kindle just makes the act of reading so much more convenient, and honestly, it just helps me read more. The other reason that I ended up picking up the Kindle, and I'm sorry that I sound like an Amazon announcement, I swear that I'm not paid, I just really like this product, is because the charge on this device is absolutely insane. I have no other device that lasts this long. A single charge can last up to 10 weeks based off half an hour of reading per day with wireless off and the light setting at 13. That's from Amazon's website itself, but I know for a fact that you can spend weeks without charging your Kindle and it's not going to die. Obviously, if you start listening to audiobooks or maybe you're reading graphic novels, that might take up a little bit more space or energy, maybe varies a bit, but it is unparalleled to the iPad, which if I'm using my iPad all day, I'm definitely going to need to charge it by the end of the day. And I know this because I do use my iPad all day since I am a student and I use it at my work. I live on a tropical island. I go to the beach and you cannot use an iPad at the beach versus this one that adjusts to the light that you're in. So that's like, honestly, like that's even better because that's like shows how good it is for your eyes at night. So it works at night without a light and it also works during the day with super bright light from the sun. It's waterproof, and I have to admit that was a big selling point for me because I love reading in the shower, and I have been a chronic reader in the shower since I was in my fan fiction days, which I shouldn't have been doing and definitely led to some water damage in my devices. But I love reading in the shower when I'm waiting for a face mask or a hair mask. I don't know, I just love it. It is such a relief to know that this device won't get ruined if it gets wet, because I've already had a couple devices, not even devices that I've used in the shower, just devices that have gotten water in them, have fallen in the pool, you know, all that good stuff. Now, as for why I chose the Kindle Paperwhite signature over the Oasis or over the normal Kindle Paperwhite, it basically just had to do with me wanting to be kind of in the middle of the 2 versions. I know that this was the most recent version that came out, and since I know that these devices last so freaking long, I wanted to get the more recent release so that it wouldn't be kind of old and it wouldn't have older specs and it wouldn't be affected by updates. Also, I didn't even consider the Oasis because everyone that I've seen videos on that have the Oasis say that it's really not worth the money. I'm going to link in the description box a video by Ali Abdul, who he has like a great video. It was the one that I used to base my decision on. His video just breaks down the pros and cons of each one since he owns all of them and also used all of them, reviewed them, had a more complete look at each model and what they offer. So if you couldn't tell, I've been very happy with my purchase of the Kindle. The case as well was great. It's very simple. It's just a black case with cloth. I don't know if you can put stickers on it because I haven't tried, but I do want to just warn, as I'm opening the charging station, you're going to see that the Kindle, when you charge it on there, it has to just stand flat and lie on the back, and that's actually what charges the Kindle. So I don't think that if you add a pop socket to your Kindle, you'll be able to use this charging station. I know that's really popular, but I just wanted to put that out there in case you end up buying this charging station and being upset that you can't stand it up when it has the pop socket on. The charging station, I thought it was going to be clunkier because the box is so huge, but it's really unobtrusive on my desk. I can insert a photo here of how it looks, and it just makes the act of charging my Kindle so much easier so that I never risk that I'm picking it up to read something and it's out of battery. So yeah, that's about it from me. I really wanted to film this video because it was a video that I looked for when I was buying my Kindle and trying to figure out what to get and what came in the box, what accessories I should be getting. I think these are a great starting set of accessories, and later on you can add things like that clicker that you have like a remote and like it passes the page for you if that's what you want, or something that holds the Kindle up. I think this is a perfect startup if you're trying to get the Kindle Paperwhite signature. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll see you next time. Bye.